passed away, and it really feels like pulling files off of a flash drive. You know, we have lots of photos, presentations and letters and all those kind of things, and you try to just and pull all that off in a short amount of time. But I chose 5 words to really think about. Just think about that. You know, there are some similarities in these thoughts too. We just decided, you know, that's okay. We all say the same thing or something similar, that's okay. Certainly music was one word that came to mind. You know, it felt very fitting actually today for the music, not the show, because as my kids, you know, I know the first line of a lot of songs and I make up the rest of the words. I'm very comfortable in doing that. So it felt very, very much at home there. But when, you know, again, just Dad's love of music was so special. I remember standing next to him or even being anywhere near him as singing was going on, particularly at church. It's probably what I remember most. But I was never a music reader, and so, but Dad could harmonize and put together this amazing vocal music, and so I learned a lot from Dad. And even today, when I sing some songs, I can take off and sing parts of songs that if he wouldn't have taught me that, just again, keep in my memory. And it's just special to know that that was a part of his life and transfer that to us. Continuing that thought, 2015 we moved Dad to Des Moines. Kevin and I live in that area, and so it was obviously nice to have him close to at least a couple of the kids. We moved into Luther Park. It's an assisted living facility, and the staff there just did a wonderful job, and we were so appreciative of his 2.5 years there. But part of his life at Luther Park, when he was in just a regular assisted living room, he would be able to go down maybe weekly for a sing-along, and Dad loved to participate in that. Just again to be a part of that. And then we knew when we moved him up about 15 months later to the memory care floor that there was a gentleman, his name was Art. Art still lives there. But Art, at the end of every meal, plays the piano, which is in the dining room of the memory care floor. And so even though Dad didn't remember all the words to the songs, and Art would play just some classics and then some hymns as well. But even as he was playing those songs, Dad would be singing along. If he couldn't sing, he would be just humming along. And that was just, again, such a big part of his life. So we really appreciated that opportunity for him. We just made that last 1.5 years or so very, very special to know that was going to continue to be part of his experience. The second word I would share is the military. Dad served in the military for about 7 years, and about 3 of those in active duty. His brother Roger served. At least a few of Dad's nephews and nieces have served in the military. 3 of his sons, actually Jeff even served for a short time. He went to Marine OCS, Officer Kennedy School, and because of medical reasons didn't end up staying, but he at least had that desire to serve. And now even some of his grandchildren today are serving in the military. At least 3 of his grandsons are here today, are actually actively serving. Nathan and Joshua, 2 of Kevin's sons, are here today. They serve in the Air National Guard. Ethan, our oldest son, is currently an officer in the Army, flew in from Arizona to be with us. And then Stephen, one of Kevin's, is in, I think, Mississippi right now, is that right? He's in training right now, and he couldn't get away from his military service. So we're just proud of the fact that Dad and his siblings laid that legacy for military service. I know many of you won't be able to join us necessarily at the graveside service at 2:30, but we are going to have a National Guard and American Legion Honor Guard there to just, again, pay tribute to Dad's military service. Third word would be, again, the word service. Dad was certainly a servant, whether it was working with and serving others through his banking and his small business experience. He was in some civic organizations. I remember, especially in the time in Fort Dodge, where he lived for several years. He served as a church treasurer and deacon, and earlier on he served as a Sunday school teacher, I remember. But just taught us the importance of serving others. I mentioned Fort Dodge. We spent 14 years there. Some of our Fort Dodge friends are even here today. But I can remember our family taking turns, even cleaning the church on Saturdays. We didn't really have enough money as a church to hire somebody to do that, but that was, again, part of our role to serve in whatever way we could. Certainly we served, and Dad served in the way of music. I remember as a little boy, anyway, Mom and Dad, we would rotate kind of special music, and so, once, maybe each week, somebody would have a special song, and we would go up as a family and sing a song on the platform. And I can tell you, as a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old, that wasn't my highlight of my day, but it just taught me that it wasn't about me either. It was about serving others. And then his Savior. As Renee reflected, Dad was probably in his late 20s when he accepted Christ as his personal Savior. They were very faithful in taking us to church. They lived out their faith, and they taught us what it meant to have a personal relationship with Christ. That it wasn't about what we did or tried to do, but accepting and embracing what Christ did for us. And then final word is integrity. Dad served his life by working and serving with people, again, and with integrity. People placed their trust in Dad's word and his deeds, which is important, and is obviously in any line of work, actually, for that matter. But they appreciated work with him, and they would share that, and they knew that he cared about them as people. So as a banker, a small business owner, or even a buyer and seller of rental properties, and can't count how many of those rental properties we've been through over the years, but anyway, Dad knew how critical it was to serve people with integrity. He knew that a lapse in his integrity or in the trust in him would have been devastating and would have long-lasting implications. So Proverbs 20, like those Proverbs 20, verse 7 says, the righteous who walks in integrity, blessed are his children after him. And I've been blessed with a very special day.